Right out of the gate, the 2027 Volkswagen Jetta feels like the kind of car that knows exactly what it is, and mostly sticks to that. This isn't a luxury compact, it's not a sporty hot hatch, and it's not some electrified tech showpiece. It's a straightforward, well-built sedan, engineered to be sensible, comfortable, and predictable. And in a world where everything seems to chase extremes, that grounded nature is oddly refreshing. Pull up next to this Jetta and it's clear Volkswagen isn't waving any design flags. The look is clean and conservative, with lines that won't offend but also won't turn heads. For some buyers that's a strength. This is a car that blends into daily life without drama. The front grille is modestly sharper than before, and the LED headlights give it some modern presence at night, but there's no attempt at avant-garde styling. If you want flash, you won't find it here. Inside, the cabin mirrors that same philosophy, functional, tidy, and reasonably pleasant. Materials are better than you'd expect at this price point, soft touch where your hand naturally rests, and buttons that feel solid rather than cheap. The infotainment system is responsive and logically laid out, though a few toggles for climate control wouldn't have hurt. Rear seat space is generous for the class, and trunk room is ample, which matters more in real life than most reviewers admit. Under the hood, the 2027 Jetta sticks with a turbocharged 4-cylinder that's been tuned for everyday ease rather than thrills. You feel comfortable merging and passing, but this isn't a car that begs to be hustled down a twisty road. The ride quality is surprisingly compliant. The suspension soaks up potholes and expansion joints without pitching you around. Steering is accurate, though it leans a bit too light for anyone craving tactile feedback. One strong point worth highlighting is how confident this Jetta feels at highway speeds. Wind and road noise are well controlled, and long stints behind the wheel don't tire you out. For commuters and frequent travelers, that peace of mind goes a long way. Fuel economy is also respectable, sitting in that sweet spot where you're neither sacrificing performance nor compromising efficiency. On the flip side, the Jetta's biggest weakness is its eagerness to play it safe. Volkswagen could have injected a bit more personality, whether with a firmer chassis option, a more engaging gearbox, or at least more expressive interior accents. It's competent in almost every category, but seldom inspiring. Here's an interesting tidbit. Volkswagen engineers quietly tuned this generation's suspension to favor comfort based on extensive regional market feedback. You really notice that in city traffic and rougher roads. It's one of those details that doesn't jump out on paper but makes everyday driving nicer. At the end of the day, the 2027 Jetta is a thoughtful car for someone who wants a dependable, unpretentious daily driver. It doesn't wow, but it rarely disappoints either, and that balance might be exactly what many buyers are looking for.